Right, folks, this is the last one of the day now, unless I find any other news, and I don't think I'm going with this late in the day. But I've got a serious one to end the day on now, but a strange one at the same time. I seen the start of Loose Women earlier, and just bear with me, it was a special edition today. They love that on Loose Women, the special editions. It was a special edition, and it was about, what would they call it? Domestic abuse in the home. Domestic abuse. It could be mental, it could be physical. Anyway, they've got a big panel on today. They've got old Charlene White, presenting. And then, rather than having 3 outside, they've got 4 outside. Who have they got there? They've got Sophie Morgan. I didn't know her name before, but I know her face. I think she's the lady in the wheelchair. Nice girl, no problem with her at all. Then they've got Janet Street Porter. I've told you before, folks, I like her. I know a lot of you won't, but I do. She says it as she sees it. I like the girl. I think she's fine. Katie Piper. No, she's had abuse. Don't worry about that. She's the lady that had the acid thrown in her face many, many years ago. Very, very brave young girl, that one. And Brenda Edwards. She's on everything at the moment, old Brenda. She's putting it out there. She was there as well. Anyway, turns out all 4 of them have suffered domestic abuse of one thing or another. All 4 of them. I don't think Charlene White has the leader of the pack there, but I could be wrong. Anyway, this is where the plot thickens. There's all pictures of all different Loose Women presenters at the back, behind where they're all talking. So these 4 take it in turns to let us know what they've been through. I mean, I'm as surprised as you would be that Janet Street Porter herself has suffered. You wouldn't have thought that. You'd have thought, if anything, Janet Street Porter was giving the abuse out. You wouldn't think she'd take it at all. But she did have one fella. Anyway, and it scarred her as well. Just shows it can happen to anybody. There's all pictures at the back, and I'm thinking, have they had it all as well? Anyway, I rewinds it to see the start again and see what it says. And it turns out you've got old Denise Welch. She's at the back there. She's suffered it. You've got Frankie Bridge, married to Old Wayne. I'm not saying it's off him. She's suffered it. You've got Sonetra, is it Sarker? The girl that used to be in Brookside. She suffered it. And then you've got the one that I don't know, that you'll all know, you young'uns. Is it Olivia Atwood Dack? She suffered it. Now, I'm watching it all, I'm thinking, oh my God. We're talking, what, 5, 9 people there. 8 of them have suffered one sort of domestic abuse or another. And I'm thinking, is it that right? I've been and knocked on all the doors in our street. There's only 2 people suffered domestic abuse. There's 40 doors. Well, I say 2, there's only one other. Should I say there's only one other? I've suffered it with wife. I'm suffering it all the time, me. And there's a bloke down the road. He's given his wife what for a couple of times, so she suffered it. But there's only me and his wife. That's it. No one else. This is 9 people. 8 of them have suffered it. And I'm thinking, my God, that's a lot. But the weird things about it is the things that I couldn't get my head round. Well, 2 things. One of them is it Olivia Atwood Dack, whatever her name is, the younger girl there? I know she's doing things now, TV things about plastic surgeries and surgery's gone wrong and this, that and the other. And I thought, oh my God, what's that big bump on the top of your lip? Which side was it as you look in? I think it's that side. A massive bump there near the old nostril crease. I thought, what's that? That's all gone wrong. She's had something in there she wishes she'd not had, I'll tell you. In the words of Harry Enfield, I don't think you really wanted to do that. She shouldn't have done it. She shouldn't have done it because it's messed her mushy up, I'll tell you. But weirder than that was old Judy, my good friend Judy Love, the world's greatest comedian. I think they call them comedians now, although she's a lady. Yes, she's it as well. And I thought, have you suffered it? I thought, it must be a heavy, fair old fella to make. No, she's not suffered it at all. She's not suffered it. She just wants to support it all. She's turned up there to support it, one and all. She's turned up and I'm thinking, what are you all on about? What are you on about? What are you turning up for? Anyway, seemingly she's had a word with Alison. Alison Hammond is the This Morning Judy Love, whereas Judy Love is the Loose Women Alison Hammond. Alison said, oh, no. Get your mush in there. Get involved in it. The more exposure, the better. Learn from me. That's what I do. And she said, well, they may not want me in there. I've not suffered. She said, no. You'll get in there. You're overweight and you're black. You're ticking boxes. Like I do. I'm doing for the love of dogs. Know nothing about them. No interest in them at all. And as for the big dogs, hate them. Oh, I hate them. But it's a nice paycheck and it gets me mush out there. That's what it's all about. Maximise your potential. And you, Judy, you've got no potential at all. You're crap. You can't tell a good joke. No, she wouldn't have said that. That'd be me saying that to her. No. Alison once have said that to her. No, she wouldn't. I'd have said that to her. So yeah, Judy's there as well. So the big take on it, it's 3 big takes really. 8 out of 9 women suffered domestic abuse. 8 out of 9. What's going on? Have you got to have suffered domestic abuse again on that panel? Is that what it's all about? Everyone suffered it, and I'm thinking, it's unbelievable, is this? Unbelievable. It took me back to Coronation Street. You know, that little old street of terrace houses. What, 20 houses in the street maximum? 3 murderers in the last 3 years. 3 murderers. I think Windesser's killed 1 or 2. The fellow that died himself, Stephen, whatever his name is, he'd killed 3. The fellow that was living with Eileen from Taxi Rank, who did the old switchboard, he killed 2 or 3. So you'd had 7 or 8 murders between 3 adults. As I said at the time, again, I'm living in a little close there, 40 houses. Not 1 murderer amongst us. Not 1. Not 1. If there is, they've not been caught. They've probably only murdered 1 person at most, but I don't think there's been a murder on there for a while. So no murderers. Coronation Street, 7 of them. Not until recently, 7 of them, and none found out. Everybody innocent till proven guilty. Nobody proven guilty. They've caught Stephen in the end. He'd do time for his 3, but he's dead now. He's got knocked over himself. But no, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So this was Loose Women's version of Coronation Street today. Who's suffered domestic abuse? I'm Spartacus. No, I'm Spartacus. They're all on it, man. And I know it's a serious subject. I know it is. But I thought it was weird. 8 out of 9 presenters suffered abuse. Is it right in this world? It's not in my clothes, like I say. Just me and the lady 3 doors up. She don't want to know about it. She feels embarrassed. I've told you now it's 3 doors up. But I'm not embarrassed. Everyone can see that I get abused. The wife abuses me on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. But you cope with it, don't you, folks? I just carry on. That's what you've got to do. You've got to carry on. You carry on. There's no doubt about that. But Janet Street Porter, I couldn't believe anyone abused her. I thought Janet had to give him the big one. I thought Janet wouldn't take that. No. I could see Janet abusing fellas. I could see that. But I don't think anyone would abuse our Janet. I like Janet. Honestly, I do like her. So she's someone I'm not going to call. I like Janet Street Porter. Let it be known. Right, that'll do it for me. That's it for today. Got nothing else? Absolutely nothing else. The cupboard is bare, as they say. The well is dry. Did they say that? If they don't, I've just said it.